for years. My mother had my sister when she was 15. She had me when she was 18. They just were talking about... What are you laughing at?
I don't want to say it. I don't.
Say it. No. Shut up and say it.
Don't you dare say it.
I won't say it.
Don't you dare say his mother's a whore.
I'm fighting everybody right now. Get back here, you freaking... Can we say nigga now?
Bobby's mom is a... My mother's watching. Shut up.
Leave alone. Hey.
You don't want to call her out. You could have at least said she was 25, you stupid asshole.
It's different in this. If you guys read anthropology, Samoan culture, they have sex very young. And they have children young. That's cool. I understand.
My mother was... Can I get back...
Coming of age in Samoa.
You called my mother a whore.
I did.
I called my great-grandmother a whore last time I was on.
I didn't call her. I didn't call her.
She had
great-grandmother.
She was 6.
First of all,
go ahead, Pat.
O.J. is not guilty, the jury is. Let's start with that.
A lot of people don't know. Pat's about 87, 97 years old.
No.
And they didn't have jury systems when Pat was young. They still had curly white wigs.
They put him in the guillotine.
You don't know about the jury. Look, I've never had a worse breakup. They're all the same thing. Women try to force themselves on me, and I get very frightened. Forcing me to call, forcing me to listen when they call, forcing me to watch the dumb shit they want to watch on television, forcing me to take them out, forcing me to wear what they think I look cute in, forcing me to play Xbox with them when they're not even interested in the game. They get pissed at why. Forcing me to cuddle afterwards, even in the summer. It's hot, bitch. I still love you. Look it. Look it, man. Ladies, if you want to know how to make your man happy, just think about what makes you happy and do exactly the opposite.
Should colleges be teaching courses on hip-hop, Patrice?
You just recited one song you heard. All of that was in one song, Colin. You didn't even say hip-hop. First of all, blues, jazz, it's a category. It's a music category. You should learn about it. It has a culture.
They're not teaching blues, they're teaching hip-hop.
First of all,
stupid.
When's the last time... Wait. When's the last time you've hummed an algebra problem on the bus to get you through that long ride? Rap, it has a purpose. I've never used geometry. I always use rap. I follow their clothing, their whatever. They're mumbling. Rap is important to me.
I'm not saying it's not important to you.
It's important to learn.
You think it's important for some white nerds to learn rap?
So that they won't do what you did. Well, Barberry. It's Burberry, stupid.
No matter what happens in the world, nukes, Middle East famine, in this country, we are still dodging the race issue.
Look it, man. In the last year, black people have been arrested for embezzlement, plagiarism, sniping.
Because they're good at it.
And wait a minute. They're good at it. All crimes that were supposed to be, and now mass murder. And I just want to say that all black people ever wanted was an opportunity to show what we can do.
Right.
If given the chance.
Absolutely.
If given the chance.
If you watch, first of all, I mean, if you watch Friends, you realize that that Rachel's not really the peacemaker. Good point. Holy Christ, I never thought I could top your bomb with a worse bomb. I was talking about bombing. Patrice, bail us out. Come on.
I'm not going to bail. I'm going to strap one of your jokes to myself and run through Palestine.
Starting with Nick. From Detroit. Works for a Midas Muffler. He's working on a barbecue-flavored bikini wax.
Patrice!
He's from the Sun. He's a struggling actor, which means he's a waiter, and he speaks 75 languages fluently. All right. You know, see, the fact that you know so much about black people is really a curse to you and your white friends. I'm gonna tell you why. Colin has a real knowledge of, like, black people for some reason. So when he says these black things, he thinks that all white people know about community day rooms, and you don't. So he's a man in purgatory. Black people don't like him, and white people don't understand him. He don't know where he's going.
Patrice O'Neal.
Look, every black person has a very good white friend that we keep tucked away somewhere. And that person always asks, why haven't I met any of your other friends yet? Well, why you think? Only white friend? I gotta go back home. And when we wear sports jerseys, we don't really necessarily like that team that we're wearing. It's just that the colors go nicely with my rims. And we all think OJ did it, but you know how much an OJ Simpson throwback is? It's off the hook. So that's why. All right, thank you.
You mean, let's see if we can get through this without heckling this poor kid. You want to know this? Not fair.
And do it without doing your mama's Vietnamese voice.
All right, she's right. Do it as your dad. Do it as Dad Dan. But do like a German accent.
Introducing Dad Dan.
All right, do like a
an accent in there.
No, do a French accent. Come on, it'll be better. Do it.
Do it as Miss Saigon.
You want to prove to these guys you got the chops? Don't worry, do it. It'll work.
You want to know the awful truth about Asians? Go to any casino anywhere in the United States, and all the conservative Asians that you see at the dry cleaners and liquor stores and nail salons are standing at the tables, the crap tables and pie gow tables, and they're like, ho, 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 that's it. We gambled our house. Here we go. We win. My son no go to UCLA. Instead, he go to Compton Community College, where we will serve French fries for my son. Oh, last night we lost $500, but that won't happen again until tomorrow night.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
If black people had one face to call the leader of race, like of slavery, like, cause it's too broad. We just hate too many of you. If you just made like one dude with a funny mustache and a big bite, like, he was the dude that made slavery. We'll be like, all right, we hate him. And then we can move on.
That's very smart.
I'm telling you.
The New York Times reported this weekend that 28% of black males will be behind bars at some point in their life. And right now, 12% of all black men between the ages of 20 and 34 are behind bars, which obviously the question, Patrice, what are you doing here? When do you get out? No, I'm kidding. No. Patrice, what do you have to say about this fact?
It was funny, dude.
It was kind of funny.
It was very funny.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you, what do you think about
Why?
this?
Yeah, I know why. It's the war on drugs. That's America's way of, when they say it's a war on anything, it's really a war on a particular group, right? Like the RICO statute. That's the RICO, that was a war on the mob. So as soon as wait a minute.
That was a war against Puerto Ricans.
The Rico Suave?
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Sorry.
Do your prepared material, stupid. Okay. Wow. Now look at, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was now look, what I'm saying is this. It's because they're in there for drugs. That's all they're in there for, really. All of those, that group of men is in drugs, and then that's the people who are selling drugs, Puerto Ricans and young blacks. That's how they're making a little money, man.
Well, first of all, don't you think? Now I know he's going to jump all over this one, but don't you think that people say racism, which is what you're kind of implying, no?
Well, I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to not go there, but of course, it's a war on blacks and Puerto Rican kids. That's what the war is. That's who's going to jail.
I hate to agree with Suge, but there is definitely a racial component, because if you look at the war on drugs, if you target street level dealers, you end up with a jail full of blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Absolutely.
And then they need white guys to rape, and that's why you have DWI laws.
But it's looking at it negative.
I do the thing about the sniper, the black sniper.
Yes.
And blah, 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 blah. The punchline was nigga in a Buick. And
It's so funny. They cut out Buick. They cut out
Buick. I swear to God, because they didn't want to Buick. In a
Yeah, but that was just logical. It wasn't funny. Because it wasn't really a Buick.
But that's why it's funny, though. The reason it's funny is because people don't understand why things are funny. Hard consonants are funny.
Yeah.
Blah 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 in a Chevy, or blah 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 in a Maxima is not funny. Buick is funny. That's why. And the fact that he wasn't in a Buick is the reason. I'm a comedy genius, and it's hard to express.
Okay, Patricio.
He's from Israel. He's his job is that he fiddles on roofs. And he survived 75
pogroms.
And I let some things slide, Colin. Like when you wear corduroys and your back pockets touch, I don't say nothing. When you got I let it go, you know, because I don't know.
That means you have no ass. Everybody knows what he means. No ass, like, get him.
But Colin, I'm not showing his ass. What's with all the gayness? But you're really coming at us right now.
Shut up.
It's kind of rough.
You guys really? I'm not coming.
You want us to admit that we're gay? We're not gay.
No, I don't.
I mean, Dante got that shirt on, but he ain't gay either. I know it.
Now we don't know per se.
We do.
Yeah, you're right. Dante's too strong. Now I want you to hit me.
Nobody can look like that.
You really will. Hit you after the show.
There's no gay black pirates in society.
All right, ready? Wait a minute.
Dante, no.
Dante's gonna beat them senseless.
And he's dangerous.
Laugh.
He's a dangerous dude. He's my friend.
He's not. He's not playing games.
Tag team wrestling match.
Shut up, stupid.
Shut up.
All right.
Hush.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. I'll shut him up. Go ahead, Colin.
Fine. You don't have any beautiful people. We'll be here.
We're looking at these goofy white people, and it must be something very important going on because they standing out here in the sun, and you know white people and sun don't agree. Do these things actually make a difference?
Yes, it does. Because we are...
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, white lady. Can you mind your business while black people are talking, please?
Speaking of race, what about the Kobe Bryant thing? That sounds like it's got a little... Your thing on it has a little racial something to it.
The new word is plethysmograph. Everybody should be horrified about it.
Yeah.
It's a machine. If Kobe gets convicted, it's a machine that they're going to put on his penis to measure what makes him horny.
It's true. It's true. It's a real machine.
Yes, white people
It's a real machine.
It's a real machine. They're going to decide whether to take his kids. And I know, look, an 80-year-old woman turned me on yesterday. How's that going to be? They shouldn't be able to judge whether I'm a rapist or not.
I agree.
For what turns me on.
What turns me on is so sick. I can't imagine that being you.
And also, if anyone's wrapping a cuff on my penis, that's going to get me going no matter what.
Exactly. And no matter what they say, if it's dirty, you're going to get a...
Yeah. Or you're gonna sit there like there's no win lose. It's a lose situation because if he sits there and they showing him titties and he's not reacting, they're gonna go, oh, Kobe's a monster. He has no feeling.
Right.
So he's gonna lose.
No, that is a dangerous thing. It's like Clockwork Orange, the movie nobody saw except because I'm 71 years old today.
But that's also if you're but that plasmograph, this cuff thing, it's only if you're convicted. So a good way to avoid the cuff. But the best way to avoid getting that thing on is not raping
I have to admit, that's a weird thing to decide somebody's taste. Because if you're sitting there, like you said, you got somebody putting a cup on your can, you're sitting there and, you know, they're telling you all kinds of dirty stuff. Anything can set you off.
We got a machine to measure the horniness in Ralphie's titties.
How about you, Kev?
You know what? If I wanted anyone to be president, I would want it to be Shaq. Because Shaq can do whatever the hell he wants. Shaq can call the UN right now and tell them that he wants to bomb France. They're going to say, but why, Shaq? They didn't do anything.
I don't know. I don't like the basketball team. I think the basketball team stinks. I want to drop a bomb on them. I want to dunk it. I want to do it.
Well, Shaq, if that's what you want to do.
I want to do it.
That Shaq ate his balls. He called me with that Shaq. You think this Shaq is going to be good? Yeah, Kev.
How do you try to make mine stink?
It's true.
He just tried to make mine stink to his bomb. He wanted to take all his bombing and put it all on me.
It was the soccer moms this year. Now it's the NASCAR dads. What's another demographic that politicians should be courting, and why? Dom?
I think politicians should go after the Latinos. We are the largest minority in the U.S. I say we because although I may be Italian now, I'm switching over in order to be a more popular comedian. Hey, President Bush, apoyo loco, viva Zapata, yo, mami.
I love her.
I think the politicians should be courting the Irish in New York City. All they have to do is move the election to the same day as the St. Patrick's Day parade and put free beer and Lucky Charms in every voting booth. That's at least 2 million voters who won't remember who they voted for the next day or the day after.
All right. Patrice O'Neal.
All right, we should court certified hookers. That would be a great demographic. Most likely, when she agrees to give a little piece of her vote, The bitch ain't gonna change her mind at the polls the next day. Nothing. Hold up, should we read that again, y'all? That's what y'all gave that?
Shut up.
All right, now
the ending's at the beginning. That's if I can see it from here.
What happened?
If you'd flip that last line at the beginning, they would have understood the other.
Go down again.
Flip that line at the end.
Wait a minute. Most likely, we'll keep going. Most likely, when she agrees to give a little piece of her vote, the bitch ain't gonna change her mind at the polls all of a sudden. Y'all don't even get that. So, you know what? Kiss my ass.
All right. Patrice O'Neal.
Hey, everybody. Can I do a George Bush brother? Hey, everybody. Two Jews walk into a bar, buy it, and then blow up a guy sitting in a wheelchair. Wagga, wagga. Hey, come on. The woman soldier thought that the naked terrorist was carrying a stick of dynamite. Dynamite, sorry. But I guess he was just glad to see her. Oh, come on, folks. Just joshing around. Those pictures and the treatment of the prisoners were terrible. Yeah, but would you rather have Saddam or sodomy? Get it? Get it? Come on, folks! But seriously, where are those weapons at?
You can have the N-word. We get Tommy Hilfiger back.
No one wears it anymore. Do you know the last time black people wore Tommy Hilfiger? That's how unconscious it is. The last time I wore Tommy Hilfiger, nobody wears Tommy Hilfiger anymore.
We want it back.
You know what? You're the only one. He's the only one that wants Tommy Hilfiger back.
Hey, settle down. He's staring at you again.
Oh, John.
John was shaking.
I think because John talks out the side of his mouth, even if he said nigger, it's not going to come out like nigger.
Well, I'm just wondering, was he saying it to be mean, or was he trying to motivate these guys?
What? Well, either way. It's true, though.
I'm just asking a question. How do you motivate me as my coach? Look, you nigger! Go ahead, nigga! You get mad and you go out and make the tackle like a man! Fax that!
No.
Fax this letter, nigga! Now!
No, it's like...
Type a little faster, nigga!
Oh, exactly. I'll never forget the great Newt Rockney speech. All right, let's move on.
Okay. What you really want to say? Let's move on, you two niggers.
Yeah, them niggas are doing it and talking loud. I want to be a nigga. What do we want? Free choice! What do we want it?
Keep your laws off my body. We will not be silenced, and we will vote.
This whole government's got to go and go now. This is what life was like before choice.
Oh, such a nice day. I think I'll go have an abortion.
Well, I wonder what Morgan Freeman would say about that.
I mean,
movies together.
Look,
right. Go ahead.
Abortion aside, aren't women boring?
But I didn't like Whoopi going.
Look at this guy. Ready? Here's one rich kid from one of those rich kid shows.
I'm up at boarding school, and this kid's from like some town in Connecticut. You know, I don't know. I can just say, F you, I'm from New York. I can buy your family. Piss off.
What? You like
I
that?
just thought that was great. I'd love to be able to say that to somebody's family.
No, he said he could buy his family.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
What do you
to
guys think of that,
somebody.
kid?
I think I can't believe you're wearing a sweater with a hood.
I wear these a lot. I don't see what's wrong with it. It's actually one of my signature pieces, I believe.
That is a good one. You should give him more credit for that little brown Riding Hood. That sweater stinks.
Little Brown Riding Hood. I don't know how the subject changed from rich people to my lovely attire, but
I'm just saying. I wish I knew. I wish I was born to know what it was like to be able to even think about saying that to somebody and be serious. I'll buy your family. Whatever.
Right. You know, Patrice, all he's going to do, he's saying that to other little rich white people that probably got a little less money than he does. He ain't saying that to nobody black, because we always can fall back on, and I'll break your ass in half. That's black people answer to everything. What? I will break your ass in half.
a New York Times, Sunday New York Times, which I know you guys can hear less about because it's not handed out by a 5% Muslim that just came out of jail. But there's a new trend where they say all these black dudes are on the down low. They say the DL where they go into gay bathhouses, but they don't consider themselves gay. Now, what the hell is this? Do you guys know about this?
Wow. Yeah, you know what? Why do you think we're experts on this gay issue? We don't know. Why is Jim David on the show?
You really are coming at us with a bunch of questions. And I'm going to question that toupee on your head. Because I really don't think that that's your hair, Colin. I really do. I don't think that's Colin's hair. And I'm about to snatch it off on national television. It doesn't move.
There's pressure on every black segment of society to keep it real. Even sissies.
That's right. Yeah.
White people can go around being flamboyant and we gotta still be like, word is war, son. Pop me in the butt cheeks.
Germany, France, and Canada are angered by the Pentagon's decision to cut them out of that $18 billion worth of contracts. So here's what President Bush had to say about this. Ready? It's very simple. Our people risk their lives. Friendly coalition folks risk their lives, and therefore the contract is going to reflect that. That's what the U.S. taxpayers expect. What, just because I stink as an impressionist? Who cares? What do you think, Patrice? Should rebuilding contracts be used to help those who help us?
Look, first of all, can this goofy country just give us the truth? I think we can handle it. Just have him say, I'm giving all the jobs to my friends. Yep. Why should there be some kind of explanation? That was what he was looking for. No. Save that for Voss at some point. He's going to need it. He's just giving it to his friends. Why don't he just say that? He's just giving it to his buddies. So what if we got control? I don't know if it's called nepotism, but it's called something. And he's giving it to his boys. Look, the reason people hate this show so much is because you got your boys working, or the other comics who think they're funnier, but you got your boys working. Stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what it is. You can't come out of the bathroom after a ball fight and ask your friend to buy you a drink. I know that's good old homespun logic. Folks, that was a good one.
You know how to make everybody happy? Here's how you make them all happy.
I don't like the fact that this creep had to put this weird edge by going, the reason people...
Not people, when I say people,
shut up.
I meant these other goofy comics.
First of all, you didn't say that up front. So you want the audience to know about the little infighting in the comedy scene? Second of all, do I even have to know that there's a couple of bitter idiots out there that want to be...
Oh, shut up, Colin. You do know. Stop trying to act like you're innocent. And you know they can't stand
this man is outrageous. Every time you talk with that shirt, you should go din 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 din. Now listen, okay? That's an old commercial. But listen.
What is it?
Here's the thing. What? Here's the thing.
Wait. Explain to us what song that was so we can all have a nice laugh.
That was from the old Marlboro commercials.
Oh, it's like a Marlboro.
Jesus, if you got to explain them, they stink.
Exactly. You're 20 years old, you stupid.
Okay.
I don't know that song. Only me and you know it.
I know.
All right, look. How about this? Go ahead.
You want to solve this problem over there?
Yes.
No, I'm serious. What do? You get France, Germany, and Canada to attack Syria, and then let them rebuild Syria. There you have it. Everybody's happy now. You see what It's not funny. It's just
First of all, where the hell is Shermany?
I said.
Boy, that fan, you really did win that show.
You remember Bobby? We did a gay show. Bobby was the gayest dude on it. She's like 82% gay or something like that. It wasn't 82. Liz pointed out, a woman pointed out, he shaved his chest for the show. You're gay, Bobby. Yes, you did. Where's the goddamn Bobby has hair. Not shaved. Look at that. Look at this. You like that? Bobby? I like that. You like that? Bobby has hair growing out to his face. Bobby shaved his guy. He waxed his chest.
Okay. We'll be right back with two black dudes, an admitted serial killer and a practicing homosexual.
I want to take this tape of Richard Speck in jail. He has breast implants, been in for 25 years. He's got that, he's in Illinois, and he's got the big brothers like, yo, and they're like making him blow him, and they got coke. It's like an exciting video. It sounds a little harsh at first.
You see that? Do you see that white girl right there in the middle with the red? She has no clue what's going on.
Wait.
All she wants to do is lift up her skirt for Snoop Dogg. She doesn't know who Richard Speck is. You gotta explain to these people who he is. Or use an updated serial killer in your jokes.
But he looks more like Richard Speck.
He looks just like Richard Speck, but What? Who is respect to a 19-year-old tenderloin like that? She don't know.
Let me say one.
Think of me as Snoop Dogg. First of all, there's a TV audience we're trying to reach.
Second of all right, we'll be right back.
I was wondering first, can you do something gay by mistake? That's the first question. I've done a few sissy things that I didn't realize until right after I did it. I sat down and peed once. I tucked my winter sweaters into my pants one time. I did little sissy low giggles like. If I can't find stuff in the cabinet too long, if it takes too long, I get gayer as I can't find it. I'm like, where's the soap? I know that. But the gayest thing I ever did was I was watching a male comic do a half hour on Comedy Central dressed in form-fitting jeans and a tight little wife beater with a drum set in the background. He's the gayest. He's the gayest. And I did. And I did.
All I said is yes, guys lie and they cheat.
Yes, we do. So what's your point?
I didn't say
But do you
anything.
think it's bad or do you think it's just genetic?
I don't think people should be together for their whole lives.
Is it
like
genetic?
That. I don't think.
That we
Genetic?
cheat?
No, I think if a guy has a feeling he wants to someone, that's what I think.
But don't you feel there's a certain amount of genetic predisposition?
Yes.
Guys always fall around because we do
No,
it.
it's socialized,
We do
not
it at
genetic.
our own.
I think
it's
it's
not
socialized.
socialized.
Come on.
We do it at our own, even with our own damage. We do it. We'll still do it.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if
but
it
that's called
destroys
self-loathing.
things that
That's
we've
not
worked
That's not self-loathing.
It's not self-loathing.
See, that's that vaginal. You're insane. Just take it. Nobody. That's the vagina. That's the vagina driving you insane. Listen, one day you'll learn how to not be. Take your vagina, put it over here, and take who you are and put it over there.
Okay,
instead of forcing
Okay.
us to like all of you when you could be a loser and I just want to sleep with you, but I don't want the other part that don't make no sense.
All right, I'm sorry, Patrice, you're right.
The
I'm
brother's
wrong.
speaking. Shut your
Look
trap.
at what he's talking about.
And you
shut
see
up.
her face like, but she
joking.
knows it's true.
Well,
Because
no, but see, you didn't know. I thought he could be the next Dr. Phil with that kind of compassion.
Yeah, that was good.
But here's the point. We were upstairs just now with Liz and Amanda and Beth. It's, producers, women. So I'm up there and we're about to bust Beth's balls on something good. We got her on something good. I start to slam. Liz and Amanda were there for the beginning of the slam. I lose them because they're looking at a shoe and talking about the shoe. Now, ladies, that's not fun to us.
That's how
We
you
like
guys
to
get to
bust
cheat
balls.
on us. We're too busy looking at our shoes. That's what happens.
What we're just trying to say, is it really, do you have to take it so personally?
Yeah.
I
Cheating?
didn't say that.
Why
I
are you
took it
cheating? I'm
personally.
not
I never
cheating
said
on you
I
because
take it
I don't love
personally.
you, Sue.
I
I'm
never
cheating
said I
on
take
you
it
because
personally.
she has bigger
I like to have
boobs.
sex with men, and I don't mind. if
And
guys
I like
go
that. I want to go with bigger
Why don't
boobs.
y'all stop forcing us to like you?
Who's forcing you to like
You
me?
always
I have
do.
done nothing
You
on
hold
the show to
vagina
force you like
hostage,
me.
and you make us like you, or you're gonna threaten to take it away.
And we're terrorizing you with our vaginas.
So you make us listen to your inane nothing. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Keep
My
doing
vagina's
that.
on high alert.
You gotta ignore that.
That is the whitest.
Once you learn to ignore that, you'll be on your way to
Are
freedom.
you letting him say that? That's the whitest couple I've ever seen in my life.
The whitest couple, and you say it like it's a criticism. We're proud to be white.
That's right.
Stupid. What are you?
I'm white too.
Shut up,
You're not
you.
white,
Shut
you're
up.
Mexican.
You're everything.
If
Go
me
ahead.
and Colin had a baby, it would
Sue.
explode from the light in the
And that's
delivery room,
good, right?
right?
Sue, don't say the N-word. Come on, they're
Why?
still friends. No, go ahead.
Get to that.
Listen, you catching
See,
idiot.
men, shut up. Men,
Shut up, you.
see, women don't give us sex to prove that we like you. The longer we wait, that means, oh, he really likes me. Men, we want sex from you because that proves to us that you like us. So if you go me in the first date, I'm not going to think you a whore. I'm going to love you. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to treat you better than you ever wanted. But if you make me wait, the more you frustrate me.
Yes.
And then you kill me.
Wait, the bottom line is this. What happened was the sexual revolution blew it for women. Before that, you have sex, you'd have to get married.
Right.
And what happened was somehow somebody got them to think, oh, I'll have sex.
Who got them thing? Feminist. Go right back to that. That's what it is.
Black people, the black
That's
people
what it
think.
is. They took it off.